He knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides.
And here is the destroyer, Conor Benn, one of the most exciting and electrifying fighters in the world today.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of...
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening... These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. Good-looking jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That hook doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He misses with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go. It's round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Catch and shoot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Nice counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Well done with that counter shot. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That counter shot lands. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. On to the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That hook won't score. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're both trying for a knockout. A perfect counter shot. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. And there's the bell to start round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Can't find a home with that jab. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
A perfect counter lands. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A straight right just misses. The pound for pound king, Canelo is down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your call.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Hard, he's up.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. There's the bell to start round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle on that. He's got to bluff it.
Those counter punches have to hurt. So much firepower here. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Punch, counter punch. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab won't score. He threw a punch and just got countered. That counter, and that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that lap. Here we go in the 6th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
These punches coming from every angle. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he just missed with that left jab. Swing and a miss with the hook. Good counter punching. There's a counter shot. And he scores with the counter. The jab not finding its target. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Well, here comes round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
How about that time counter shot? What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
The jab doesn't quite connect. That uppercut just missed. Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ben in that. And we enter the 8th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Swing and a miss with that hook. Just missed with that hook. They exchange punches. This fighter, sir. Did you see that? And Ben just got rocked. He just down goes Ben. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Beautiful counter shot. Down goes Ben. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see it again.
Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near time.
All the belts mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, what ping we bring, man, right, somebody just fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping we bring, man, right, somebody just fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping we bring, man, right, somebody just fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I push you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand, shot joke of the show. Better keep those hands up, swing for their fences, or you're going no poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people champ? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping we bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping we bring when right, somebody shot sling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant meals. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Barry have a kid on his heels. In the ring it's gritty and real. Brave art man put a kid on his shield. At Daft man put a kid on his. Been bad from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give him with a whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna show ball over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Snap. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when they lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping we bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping we bring when right, somebody shot sling.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and stay with lock and key and combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever pay no mind and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They gon' let me when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubting me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a ball.
It's Scott.
This bout.
So they stare into each other. And there's the bell to start round one. Couldn't land that jab. Good counter punch. That jab gets blocked. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting on there. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
Beautiful counter punch. Misses with the jab. Well done with that counter shot.